Hi, War Riders, Riders of War, excuse me. This is a tarot and energy reading for what you might want to pay attention to for your story or work in progress for February of 2024. I'm Chris. I'm a tarot reader for authors and screenwriters. I guide them to form a deeper connection with their craft so that they're working with their project, not on their project. You guys need to take a break. You're spinning your wheels. You've got a lot of reversed cards here, and there's a lot of conflict. So I think you need to go outside, and I think you need to get away from your project. Now, how I'm getting that is I've got a tower, I've got a Two of Pentacles reversed, which is one that you can't um, juggle the right things. You're not mentally resting. You're spinning your wheels, like I mentioned. You're not being thankful for what you've created so far. Um, you're really being too alone right now. Um, so I just kind of, and there's a, you're just not moving forward. So I think you need to take a mental break from this situation, from this project. Um, I don't know. You got two fives here, a Five of Pentacles and a Five of Wands. And I just kind of, the Five of Pentacles is average. It's usually, fives mean conflict. And the Five of Pentacles is usually problems with your health, money, body, material things that you can touch. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's your physical body. It could be just the health of the project. So I would just recognize that. But the card that's at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands, and it's technically not reversed. So this is the oppositions deck, and the way how this deck works is it shows you kind of two different versions, either an or situation, and this just seems more like healthy competition to me. Um, so like they see, like they're practicing, they're doing something, they're exercising their mind, but they're also using wands. Wands to me are practice. They can create bruises, but they're not going to slice you like a sword will. So that's kind of how I got that. So I think you kind of just need to get some healthy competition going in your life right now, and step away from the computer. You're in an unhealthy space right now with your project, and you just need to take a little bit of a mental break. Um, with that all being said, your strongest elements are earth and fire, pentacles and wands. Um, you got four major arcana cards, three of which are fire cards, and the planets that are associated with them are Pluto, Jupiter, and Mars. Now, because you got three major arcana cards, I think you're having way too much fire happening in your world right now. Way too much. A lot of energy, a lot of fire energy. So air and water are your weakest. They both have only one card each. So I think your most important card for this entire month is going to be this Knight of Wands. Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is a lover. He expresses his love wherever he goes. So if you love doing video games, do video games. If you love going to the park, go to the park. If you love going to dinner, go to dinner. Just do something that you love with people that you love, express it, and allow yourself to get some of those feelings out. So I would. Air is thoughts and communication. Water is emotions. So I would just really try to communicate more and feel your emotions more and get rid of the fire. Now, I'm gonna also tell you numbers that you should probably pay attention to, but this is interesting for you because I think you should actually go away from this. So the numbers you should pay attention to, and this is why. The numbers you should pay attention to are 16, 2, 2, 4, 10, 7, 9, 5, 20, and 5. Now, if you add all those up, you get 80. 8 plus 0 equals 8. 8 is the strength card in the major arcana, and strength is actually also associated with fire. So I kind of just think that you're having way too much fire going on here. So if you get any of those color or those numbers, I would veer away from them. Just try to like calm yourself down with that fire. Don't feed that fire. Don't keep spinning your wheels, and just give yourself a mental break because you are not communicating and not thinking very well. Let's see, healthy competition. So before I move on to 3 other cards, I usually like to give out 2 colors, but I didn't really get colors this time for you. I got like old yellow and old wood. So old wood is like this color, I guess, and old yellow would be kind of like it's not bright yellow. It's not even a rust. It's just more of like this dark yellow, like a dirty yellow. So I don't know. It just I that's kind of what I was getting from it and from these cards. So it's just something to think about. There's a lot of wood on here. It might also just be the deck, but that's something to consider. Let's see. These are my notes. Knight of Cups are most important. 2 strong. Step away. Numbers. Yep. Okay. So now I'm going to move on to 3 cards that I kind of pulled just on the side, and maybe they can help break up some things. I got clarinet. I don't know what clarinet means. It could be, if you're a clarinet player, maybe take a break and start playing your clarinet. I do have work with bees that is also reversed. I think that this is still probably you being overworked. This just kind of brings everything together with what I was saying before. Now, something that you can ponder, because I'm telling you to take a step away from your project, I think this is something you need to mull over in your brain, not write down right now. But what does your antagonist believe about the world? How are they right and how are they wrong? So that's just kind of something to consider while you're in this stage of 5 conflict, like in the middle and not able to move forward. And I think once you're able to kind of move past that, next month you should be able to go and fill your mojo a little bit more with this project. So that's what I have for the Riders of War for this month. Please comment below if you found this helpful or not, and I'm open to suggestions on how I can adhere this to fulfill your needs and experiences to enhance your craft and to help you flow your mojo more. If you want to take this a step further, I've started a Patreon where you can get all sorts of writing prompts to get those creative juices flowing. I'm open to making changes to those tiers as well to fulfill your needs in that space to help you flow your mojo there as well. Let's see. The link is in my bios and it's also in the description. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share to anyone who might find this video interesting, and I will see you in the next one.